What is a small business and what are NAICS codes? Most certifications require that the business applying for the certification is a small business, and many bid requests also limit the opportunity to only small businesses. For this reason, it is important to understand what a small business is and the methodology most commonly used to determine if your business is a small business or not. This system is used by the following. Most of your local certifications, for example, your city or county certifications, such as Minority Business Enterprise, MBE, all the state certifications, such as MBE or Women Business Enterprise, WBE, including New York's Unified Application, both California certifications, the Texas Hub certification, and Ohio's EDGE certification. All the state's Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, DBE certifications, all the federal certifications, including 8A, HubZone, SDVOSB, and the WOSB, EDWOSB. All federal contracts requiring small business set-asides. The system is based off of comparing your company to other companies in your same industry. To do this, you have to first determine what industry your company is in by looking up what North American Industry Classification System, NAICS, code applies to your industry. This is very easily done on the internet by going to the United States Census Bureau's website. I will show you now by sharing my monitor with you. Okay, I've opened up an internet browser window. I've gone to google.com and I'm going to do a search for NAICS code census. The first result I get here is the U.S. Census Bureau's website. I'm going to click on that. In the top left corner, you'll see a search box. Here you're going to put in some keywords that you believe describe your industry. I've run into a lot of computer programming or computer software, so I'm going to try that first. Computer software. Do a search on that. You'll see that a code will appear on here. 541511 appears on here 6-7 times. So they're giving you all the common descriptions or titles that would be given to that same code, even though it is the same code. So here we've got 4 or 5 different results. I believe this software programming makes sense for my business, so I'm going to click on 541511. It gives me a quick description here. It's companies primarily engaged in writing, modifying, testing, and supporting software to meet the needs of a particular customer. That sounds good for me, so that's the code, 541511. Let's just run a second quick example. Let's say I'm in construction. So I'm going to type in construction, do a search. Now I've given such a broad word that I get, hundreds of results here. So I'm going to give it a little bit more of a detail. Try institutional construction. And here you're going to see it's going to limit me to just the one code I'm looking for. 236220 is by far the most common code used for commercial general contractors. I'll click on it, read the description. It looks like it makes sense, so that'll be the code for that, 236220. That's how you look up your NAICS code. Now that you know your NAICS code, you can look up on the Small Business Administration's, the SBA's, website what size standard is associated with your particular NAICS code. I will show you this as well by sharing my monitor with you. Okay, I'm back to google.com. I'm going to do a search for NAICS codes small business size standard. The first result I get is a SBA website PDF. I'm going to click on that PDF. In this case, I haven't downloaded it yet, so it'll download quickly. Once I have it open, I am going to do just a quick Control F. I'm going to put in the NAICS code I'm looking for. 541511 was one of the two we just searched. And it takes me down, in this case, page 32 of the document, but I can see $25.5 million is the size standard for custom computer programming. if I want to look up, we'll just do the other one, 236, 220. You can see that one's $33.5 million. There are some rare cases where you have a size standard based on the number of employees rather than on the annual revenue of the firm. In this case, you'll see the number appearing in the second column. We can cruise through it real quickly, and you can see it's almost always in some sort of manufacturing or production industry that you see size standards set that high. And as you can see here, they're commonly 500 employees or higher. So those are certainly nice codes to get into. Now that you know your NAICS code and your size standard, all you need to do is a 3-year average of your firm's revenue to be sure it is beneath that size standard. Thanks for watching. To further evaluate you and your firm's potential application, you can go to our website and use our pre-qualification tool, or give us a call. In about 10 minutes, we can give you a good assessment of your application.